Think about a time when you had to spend a week away from home. Think about something you had to give up because it was just too difficult. Think about how it felt when you may have lost a loved one. Members of the military sacrifice a lot for us. I served for just over 12 years in the U.S. Army, and although I don't consider myself a hero, I did walk next to a few. Some of the things that military members sacrifice for us are time with their family and friends. They sacrifice having the option to give up, and in some cases, they sacrifice their lives. Spending time away from home can sometimes be fun. Of course, that's not always the case. This is the first thing that military members give up when they go to basic training. Many individuals are very young, and this may be the first time they're ever leaving home. They can be gone for up to 16 weeks and only get to call home a couple of times. During the war, I know soldiers that spent 16 months away from their families. They would miss holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries. Along with giving up time away from home, military members also sacrifice having the option to give up. During the first week of basic training, I recall a drill sergeant asking us, who thinks they've made a mistake and would like to give up? When finally one young man raised his hand, we learned very quickly that the military had no place for quitters. In one of the military handbooks that I had to study, there was something called a gut check. The idea was that you would take your unit on a 4-mile run, and after running and after finishing, instead of stopping at the barracks, you would keep going for another block or two. This was very discouraging because you thought you were done, but then you had to keep going. But it served as a reminder that you can't give up, even when you feel defeated. Finally, some members of the military give their lives. No one that I knew in the military wanted to give their life, but they were all prepared to. Specialist Lucas France was from Tonganoxie, Kansas. He was killed in Mosul, Iraq, October 18, 2005, on his 22nd birthday. Specialist Raymond Henry was from Anaheim, California. He was killed in Mosul, Iraq, April 25, 2006. He was 21 years old. These are just two examples, and there are many more that I knew personally. And to me, they're not just names on a list from Fox News. In conclusion, military members sacrifice so much for us. They sacrifice time away from their family. They sacrifice having the option to give up. And in some cases, they sacrifice their lives. So the next time you have to spend a week away from home, or you think that maybe college is just too difficult and you want to give up, or the next time you lose a loved one, remember that you're not alone. We've all sacrificed things, but just remember that a few have sacrificed everything.